everybody, and welcome to this little mini edition of the Sunday Party, episode 20 of Blunders and Bothwellians, the Winter Witch edition, the Sunday Party! Woohoo! Woo! Just a little Sunday party today. They're gonna do some little things for not as long, so that they don't have to do all the things by themselves. When we last left off, everybody had just come ashore at Port Lothieu on the island of Risha. Having sailed on the good ship Jolly Boat, befriended some vampires, fought some merfolk, and just come off onto land. And the vampires had been attacked by a big figure. And you guys, mostly with the help of Kess, had decided to start fighting back. And it was not going very well. And these guys have all been knocked out, except for you guys who now stand there. The brother vampire has just begun to leap at the attacker, and he has failed his roll to attack, and he has been caught on the sword. Was it a sword or was it like pipe you had?
It was an execution sword.
Okay, so he's been caught on the sword, and yeah, he's now bleeding out to death, and he's sort of been thrust back in the coffin alongside his sister, whose body he is now clutching as they both start disintegrating into dust, disappearing up into the sun, air, and sky. So, I will pause the happy clappy soundtrack now. And,
not so happy.
Not so happy. Sad times, sad times.
Oh. But murder time, fun time.
Murder time is always fun time. So yes, you guys now have two dead and dying vampires and a very, very angry looking paladin in front of you.
Well, shit.
Can I cast Congress of Shadows to send him a message? It functions basically the same as the normal cantrip message.
Sure.
While he's doing that, I'm walking over to the dying vampire, and I just put my sword straight through his chest.
You already did.
Again.
Okay.
He's turning him into vampire shish kebab.
Could you just roll me your damage for that then, because you've hit?
Okay. And
Jesus.
Uh, 30 points.
Okay. Well, he is dying faster.
He is more deadening.
Yeah, these two poor vampire siblings who've done nothing to anyone, yeah, they slowly disappear, and you hear the male vampire, the brother, let out a small sort of half wail as the last of his sister's body sort of crumbles to ash in his hands and just disappears up into the sky, and he eventually follows her.
Getting that in my
you
head.
get a message in your head which says, I have information about someone who is working against your group.
I immediately spin over to the pixie.
Who is hovering at least arm's length away, I believe.
I'm not hovering anymore. Well, maybe now again. I was severely knocked out of the sky. You know what? I'll hover back up and I'll say, just so we're clear, I can give you some information if you stop murdering these guys and me.
My target was only them.
Then why the fuck did you try to murder me?
Because you got involved. I told you not to get involved.
I got involved to defend my friends. You were trying to murder my friends. Or, well, friends is a big word.
Acquaintance.
Your friends,
Associates.
vampire.
Well, we did have a nice chat on the boat. And, they saved us once.
If they do that, it's always for get your goddamn neck.
Well, they didn't bite us for the entire boat ride, so I sort of assumed we were safe. But, oh well. So you're not going to murder us anymore? And I just point at, the bodies thrown around this, little town square thingy.
That'll determine what you have to say, considering you already said to kill more than enough of them.
Well, the thing is, I don't really like giving information away for free, so I need to know that at least I'm safe.
I draw the sword out of vampire's decomposing corpse.
That doesn't exactly make me feel safer.
Then speak, and you'll be safe, as far as I'm concerned. As long as information.
In that case, we were at the Fighters Guild in that... IRL is tired, so I forgot the name, but... We were at the Fighters Guild back in... Was it Borsum? Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. Travis. Right?
Travis, yeah.
We were at the Fighters Guild back in Travis, and the thing is, we were ordered by some powerful magic lady. One of those spellcasters.
Yes, I do know the type. Keep going.
Well, that one told us to kill some people who were, her name was Lori, I think. She ordered us to, basically kill a group, and I did it mostly because, she was looking.
And you've done this without question.
Well, they were murdering wildlife, and as pixies, we're kind of strict about a no wildlife murder policy.
He's just staring straight into your eye.
And, she offered, powerful assistance in a quest that we have, so that helps.
So you're a sellsword.
Not necessarily, but this time I was ordered by a bunch of angry fighters and a scary-looking witch lady, and, my group wanted to do this, so I decided, to tag along.
They wanted to murder my order.
I'm not sure if they wanted to murder your order specifically or just follow through with this request that we got, but...
So you're saying you're murderers? Assassins? Is that what you're telling me?
The thing is that...
what?
For all we knew, your order group friends thingies, they were murdering wildlife, and we were protecting wildlife, so that's just how I saw it. They were some weird looking creatures though, but still, your order were murdering them.
Which one of you described someone that I know?
That one?
I'm guessing you're pointing to Arissa.
I was actually gonna point to a vampire, but he has a big sword, so I'm just gonna point to Arissa, I think.
Yeah,
but
it will be Arissa who would have mentioned it, yeah.
But you're not gonna murder her.
If I was or wasn't, nothing you can do about it. Out of my way, I'm going to talk.
Okay.
And he just walks up towards Arissa and requests the information of what she said about Veritas. Yes, that exact person.
Well, I don't know exactly who he is, but I've been seeing these like visions of him a bit. And yes, Airrill, you may roll a stealth to try and hide.
I rolled a 35.
Okay. You are hidden for now, but if he looks around for you, he can roll a perception.
No, he's not concerned. Doesn't seem as a threat at all.
Okay. So what else are you asking? What are you asking Teresa?
How do you know of him? You described him down exactly.
Well, it's a little complicated, but basically he is traveling with a group somewhere else in Mercer. I'm not 100% sure where they are right now, because I don't really recognize any of the places that they are in, which probably means it's not Trevis, so you can cross that off.
He's just narrowing his eyes again.
I mean, are you looking for him? Do you
I'm
want
looking
to
for my
kill
order.
him?
I'm looking for my order.
And what is
He is
the-
part of my order.
Oh. Okay.
Same order that you guys slaughtered. So says your pixie
Unintentionally.
Intentionally, from what pixie friend said. You were contracted to kill them.
As in, we didn't know. We didn't know what her we didn't know what they were.
You didn't know what?
We didn't know.
You didn't know what you were doing before you decided to massacre people?
Hey, we didn't massacre people. We were given a mission by the Fighters Guild, and they said that they were causing trouble and had been destroying lots of wildlife and creatures all over the place. And we went up to find them, and they were destroying creatures.
You get a big massive sly that's going past them right now. You can see the frost kind of coming out of his nose.
Okay.
Tell me a location that you believe that he... Does he reside anywhere? Do you know anything of that?
Can you say that bit again?
Do you know where he resides?
I only know that he is traveling with a group somewhere in Russia. It's not in Russia, sorry, somewhere in Mercer.
Can you describe them? How many are there?
There is 1, 2, 3. I think there's 5 or 6. It depends, cause including the Theratas, there is a redheady, slightly angry, magic-y person, and there's the Theratas, and there is a really tall, dark-haired elf. He's usually found around food. And there's a little gnome, girl, and there's this sort of weird girl with them with like weird skin and hair, and she's usually there too. And someone who looks a bit like me. And she sort of tails off, looking a bit awkward.
So you know what he looks... I'm assuming he's still wearing some kind of symbol of our order. Did you know that?
Have you got yours on you right now that she can see?
Yeah, my entire breastplate is the orders.
Then yeah, she'll look at that and say, yes, I think he wears one on a symbol around his neck.
And did you see this when you slaughtered my comrades?
No, we didn't. We didn't see it on any of them until later, and then some of them had it on with them.
What, when you were rifled their corpses?
Yeah.
At this point, he just, like, his sword slams into the ground. He just has, like, basically two hands in the sword, and the sword's just on the ground, or the tips into the ground.
Okay. Are you going to talk to her about anything else? Because she's just sort of gone quiet now.
Pixie, where are you?
Can I use Congress of Shadows to say nowhere? I use Congress of Shadows to message nowhere into your head, coming from all sides.
I'm in no mood for games, Pixie. Come out and talk to me, otherwise I will be forced to use my hand.
On the other hand, I kind of don't feel like dying today. That's...
Now!
You make a compelling point. Okay, here I am. And I just, like, appear again, you know, not as if I disappeared, but, like, less hidey.
He quickly snatches you out of the air into his fist, and then pulls you straight up to his bottom of his snout. If you see this crest ever again, you walk the opposite direction. Tell your friends this, wake up. If I hear anything of you harming another member of my order, I will know who it is, and I will come back. Do you understand?
Yes, for now. Could you repeat that last part again?
You just feel his grip tightening around you.
Okay, I think I might understand it now.
Tighter?
Okay, I will not go near any of your order for now.
For now, Pixie?
Well, it might be that at some point
you don't understand the situation that you are in right now. Do you or do you not understand?
I do.
Just tosses you away.
I cuss him out in Sylvan.
Do you really wanna?
To be fair, this would be the kind of moment where Airrill starts speaking nothing but Sylvan, which usually is accompanied by slightly more foul language as well.
While you do that, he's going to reply in a draconic tone in Sylvan. Do you want to run that past me again?
Well, it's just I don't like big scary dudes.
Leave.
Can I at least pick up my companions? And I just start pixie dusting them one by one and like drifting them away.
So are we leaving that other vampire to die now? Are we walking away from him?
Oh, he's dead.
He's gone. Okay. There we go.
I sort of assumed that because he was, stabbed through the heart twice with this big sword.
But he's a vampire. Like, vampires don't die from that, do they?
Well,
it was always
laced on the sword.
Okay.
It was also sunny out.
It's
yeah.
mostly fire and radiant damage that he hits with.
So what you're saying is this is an anti-vampire sword.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that works better than most stakes.
At this
So
point,
the stakes are high.
you get to see him sheathing his sword, and then just turn around and walking off.
Well, goodbye.
You look back and you see the faces of Ed and Tommy, who I can't remember if I pinned or not. I don't think I did. No, I didn't pin them, so I will... They're terrible. Oh no, that's terrible. Oh dear. You guys see...
I have to sort out something to upgrade my internet. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Cool.
I can hear you guys though.
Okay, well this bit will mainly be for Enna, because I'm going to try and find the picture now. You look back as you head off down the dock, and you look back onto the ship that brought you here, and you can see the faces of the two Jolly brothers. The boat was called Jolly Boat, and...
Didn't seem very jolly.
Well, the boat itself was fairly jolly. They sang you lots of pirate pop songs, such as "I Kissed a Gull and I Liked It," "No Rum and No I," and of course the classic "She Be the Pirate Queen, Missing Teeth, Nearly 70, oh oh oh. Pirate Queen, feel the bite of the gangrene, RRR." Here they are.
Brilliant.
Here. I'm just going to pin this.
You could say they were great artists.
Artists.
Oh my god.
I have pinned it now, so I'm going to jump back down to the bottom, and I will jump to most recent. There we go. Click on pin, and here it is. Tommy and Ed, the Jolly Boat brothers. Ed, the really tall Goliath one, and Tommy, the little halfling one.
See all the bins.
There we go. Okay, they are looking at you on the side of the ship, and you see them wave, and you also distinctly hear the little one, Tommy, say to his brother Ed, we should write a song about this. And you hear the strumming of guitars and some
Oh, can I wave them goodbye while still holding one of our companions that I'm like slowly pixie dusting away?
Sure, you can.
Bye! And just like waving around this person. Oops. Push.
So, you guys are now on the dock in Port Lothiw in Russia. It's a sort of it looks like probably sort of like a quiet town. It is basically like a port town. Doesn't seem to have an awful lot going on, but there's like by the docks there's sort of a little small market. There looks like there's a tavern and there's like a trade market, and then it looks like there's potentially little rundown houses and things where people stay.
Well, maybe we should bring them to a place where they won't die.
Yeah, they probably need to like rest for a while, maybe sleep so they can wake up.
You may want to kill them.
To kill them?
Heal them.
Oh.
Okay, my sound was so messed up that I thought tequila, which is entirely different.
That might work too.
It helps to heal them. The only issue is I have nothing to heal.
They'll be fine. They'll survive.
They can sleep on it. If you
Yeah.
want, you can put them to bed in the local tavern as you're heading up through. I'm going to say you can pixie dust them all to just float along and hover behind you. You only get a few odd looks as you walk through the docks. It seems like people have seen far weirder.
I'll glare menacingly at anyone who, looks for too long.
There is one tavern. It's called the Siren's Call, and they do have rooms free. There's a little sign that says they have rooms free if you'd like to dump your friends there for a night, well, for an afternoon and a night, just have a rest, because it's sort of like coming up on lunchtime now. It's fairly early in the day. Nice and sunny and bright, lovely.
Yay! A new person emerged.
Ooh, it's Needles. Yay!
I do think that it's best that we, float their bodies as soon as possible to the inn.
Okay. I'm going to say that unless he jumps off again, Needles will potentially become conscious just as he's floating in the air, and just as a kid may fall off a bunk bed, Needles will fall out of the air with a sort of "Wah!"
Flop.
thud. Okay, so you guys are going to take them there. All right. It will cost you 2 silver for a room that is big enough to just sort of dump them all.
I'm just going to look at Enna, and point out the size of a silver piece as compared to me, and just look at her again and say, I don't think I have any.
I'm gonna just dig in someone's pocket and take their silver and use that to pay. Because
I was going to say, make them pay for their own rooms. They'll never know.
Well, yeah, I'm not paying for this.
Good idea.
Do you want to roll? Roll me a d6, and we'll decide whose pocket you rob it from.
Okay.
So she rolls a d6 and then we pick?
I've got them on a list, so I can.
I got 6.
6.
Yeah.
As long as it's not me, I'm okay with it.
Or me.
Well, you're not unconscious, so it's okay. All right, so you're taking it from Belgarath.
Ah, good.
I will just pin that for next session, so we remember.
Sorry, Belgarath.
Here, now he sees it.
There you go.
Yeah, so that'll pay for the room. There you go.
There you go. They're in the tavern owner is a very gorgeous gal who looks to be part elf and part something else. You're not sure. She's got a slight tint to her skin of silvery grey, but big pointy elf ears and long flowing hair with a little bit of green in it. It's sort of goldy green. She's called Rupa, and she says, she sort of laughs as she sees you root through your friend's pockets. And she laughs, and she takes the silver, and she hears the pixie say, "Oh, hello, tavern lady," and she sort of gives you a very nice wink, Airrill, and says, "And hello to you too, little pixie."
I just, fly in sway a little bit in the air. Just make a little sparkle appear.
A little sort of puff of sparkle comes out. Actually, Airrill and Enna, could you both roll me a charisma save, please?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna put this one into Dice Prison because that wasn't that one.
I got a nat 20! Yay!
There are numbers in between, guys.
Yeah, but we don't use them at this table.
I genuinely did. I'm not lying. I swear.
At this table, we just use the ones in the 20s because then we round them up and down. No, I genuinely rolled a nat 1 as well. So, fuck you, white dice.
So
You
that
go
was
to
2 nat
prison.
1s, so you definitely got a nat 1.
No, a nat 1 and a nat 20 for, like, respectively us. She got a nat 20 and I got a nat 1.
Okay. Enna, you think this woman, Rupa, is very gorgeous, and you can appreciate that she is a beautiful woman. Airrill, this is the love of your life. This is the most beautiful woman you have ever seen in the world. You would like to be near her all the time. If she asked you to stab somebody through the heart, you would do it. If she asked you to give her all your money and worldly possessions, you would do it.
Good thing I don't have money on me.
Hopefully she doesn't ask you to do any of those things.
I don't mind stabbing people, as long as it's not the heart but the eyes. Those are fun.
Oh.
I'll fly a little heart shape as I notice that.
Okay, you can fly in a heart shape, that's fine. And you can make like heart-shaped glitter balls come out like poof, poof, poof.
You know what? Yes.
Okay.
That needs to happen.
So, in this tavern at the moment, you can see groups of what looks like pirates. You recognise them because you have just been on a ship with them. Several of them. These are not the same people who were sailing with you. However, they have a similar sort of look, which you recognise from the coats, the occasional peg legs you can see, the occasional "R" and "yo" that you can hear. And it seems that this is a tavern frequented by pirates. And most of the tables are full. However, there are a few spaces free if you would like to sit for a moment and decide what you would like to do.
Yeah, we'll sit down.
I'll, look at the tavern lady, then at my companions going to a table. Look at the tavern lady again.
The tavern lady shoots you a wink and says, "I'll bring you some drinks over. First one's on the house for cuties."
At that, he'll just literally sigh and just like drop 10 centimeters and blush heavily. And then say, "Thank you. I'll see you in a bit then." And then like wave awkwardly and fly off to the table.
You land like on the table, just sort of like doof. Enna, you notice this and you think he's being really weird.
So she's gonna bring drinks in a bit.
You do actually see, from that comment, you do actually see several people who are drinking out of detachable peg legs.
It's the peg leg potion!
So, let me just write this in my notes. Yay!
That sort of had to happen in a pirate tavern, right?
So everyone's unconscious in the room, including Arissa. She will have sort of been like, "You know what, guys, I'm really feeling very tired," and she's gone upstairs with everybody.
Don't let them get murdered. I mean, the future-telling lady told me to, sort of keep you guys alive for now.
Only for now, not forever.
Well, the thing is, I don't know what she was talking about specifically, so I'll hold off until then. And then when I found Zephyr, I'll see about them.
Okay.
But you know what? You seem to, at least not want to murder me, so you're gonna survive.
Yay! I like surviving.
Oh, did I bring did I bring Onyx into the tavern? Like, did I hold open the door for him?
Yeah, he'll have come through as well.
Yeah, I want to pet Onyx and just play around with
In
Onyx.
fact, he will have ridden in, lying on Belgraph's stomach. Using him as like a
Yes.
You guys take one of the last last empty tables. And after a few minutes of sitting there, Reaper brings over some drinks. She brings like a little thimble that's got sort of green liquid in for you, Airrill. And Enna, she's brought you something that's sort of gold and shimmery in a little goblet. And she says, I have a knack for choosing people's favourites. Go on, drink, try some.
I instantly start drinking.
Okay. Yours is green. It's very fresh. It's got mint leaves and lime in it. It's like a mojito but a bit stronger.
Ooh, this is indeed very good.
And Enna, yours tastes like a combination of sort of very earthy honey. So sort of like a rich honey. It's not very sweet. It's like rich honey with a dash of vanilla.
Very nice.
I thought you might like. Well, let me know if you want more. Unfortunately, any more than one, you will have to start paying. But do you have a nice night? And she sort of
Thank you.
saunters back over to the bar, hips swaying, and all of that. And Onyx has leapt up and is sitting, sort of, with his head resting on the table and his paws on the bench that you're sat on.
I just scratch behind his ear and then continue drinking and just looking at the tavern lady every now and then.
After a few moments, you guys hear the bench, as you're sort of chatting amongst yourselves, you hear the bench go, "Arr!" and someone plonks themselves down next to you. You look across and you see a short, stout man with a pointed, gingery brown beard and curly, browny ginger hair, big, thick, raised eyebrows. He's got sort of human-coloured skin and a human-coloured face, just stouter and stockier. And he sits there in a sort of red waistcoat that sort of hangs open. You can see quite a hairy chest, very hairy arms as well. And he's got horns poking out from his forehead, just little ones though, like little sort of slightly curved, slightly goat-like horns, but little ones. And he's got a big belt round his middle and he sits next to you, and he sits cross-legged on the bench, and you can see he's got hooves as well. And he sits there and he pulls out a lute, and he pulls out a set of pan pipes, and he also shoves down a very large tankard on the table, and he shoots you a grin and says, "Don't mind if I join, do you? You got one of the last tables in here."
That's okay.
Just a quick out-of-game question. Is this who I think it is?
That depends on who you think it is.
Well, there's a faun with pan pipes. I assume his name is Fifi?
No, sadly he's not.
Well, that didn't even cross my mind.
It should always be Fifi. Fifi will make you experience this campaign at some point.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
I should have made him Fifi, but no.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Airrill will just go, hello. And then just start looking at the tavern lady again and just stall a little bit.
He emerges to do this and shoots you a wink. Ah, she got you good, did she? She is a beautiful, beautiful creature. I I'd recommend not staring at her too much, though.
I'll try. Thanks for the advice, but why should I not look at her that much?
Well, because you missed your mouth the last few times you've tried to have a drink. It's all over the table.
That's a good that's a good suggestion. Maybe I just focus on my drink and just take a little drink again, but this time carefully aiming at my mouth.
He reaches out a slightly furry hand, which has sort of rubby nails, to shake both of your hands and introduce himself. He says, sorry, just plugged in my laptop. He says, name's Frumpkin. Nice to meet you. What are your names? Fine, Pixie and Maiden.
Hi, Frumpkin. I'm Airrill. Airrill Ivygrass.
Nice to meet you, Airrill. And what's your name, lovely lady?
Anna, it's very nice to meet you.
Enna. Lovely. Charmed, I'm sure. What brings you to this part of Risha, then? You just arrived, I assume. People don't tend to hang out here unless they've just come from across the sea or are about to leave, but I haven't seen you around here before, and I don't miss a trick, me, so I'm assuming you just arrived, am I correct?
We did.
Somehow, I think I missed a lot of it, but yeah.
Oh, did you get seasick, did you? Oh, terrible that. It can really ruin a good voyage.
Yeah, nasty.
Oh, well, what brings you over to Risha then? Are you staying here permanently? You're moving? You're just going exploring? What are you hoping to achieve in this beautiful country?
Exploring always seems like a pretty good idea.
Exploring, eh? Well, I can go on with that. It's always good, always fun. There's always something new happening around here. You think you know the place you're from, but there's always something new happening just round the corner. Okay, so you're Airrill, Morbrett's, Eyebrow, son of Ed. Oh, bloody hell, alright.
Jesus
Alright,
Christ.
Daenerys, calm down.
Well, he'll actually try to impress because, well, you know, he's now in love with the tavern lady and he hopes that she hears this.
Alright.
That's literally the sole reason for him using all of the names for now.
She doesn't look up from her rounds. She's currently talking to another table, collecting their drink orders and getting some empty mugs and tankards, but she definitely heard you.
Yay. And then I'll look back. So, yeah, we're just exploring. And you?
Ah, well, exploring sort of covers me as well, really. I like the woods. It's all you may not know this, but most of Risha is mostly pretty foresty, which does me well. It does me well. And he sort of points at his own furry hoof feet. You may have noticed I tend to prefer the forest myself, but love a bit of piracy as well. These guys are great to hang out with of an evening, or an afternoon, or a lunchtime, as it were. Sometimes I just come in for a cheap drink, meet the locals, have a hangout, meet some new faces. As soon as the ship docks, I'm thinking, hey, there's some new friends to be made here, and by golly, was I right, or was I right?
Well, you were certainly right. If you know the forests, can I ask you a question?
Sure, fire away.
Do you know of any places that pixies might live? Because I have this thing that suddenly appeared in my pocket. And I pull out the deed and just go, do you know about this? For the Pixie Castle.
Do you know what the deed says exactly, or did I just give you an outline?
The specific words were, it's that you gave me is rightful ownership of small abandoned nesting grounds for pixies.
Filled with monsters.
Yeah, but that wasn't specified to Airrill. He's finding himself a mansion.
Let's have a look. You know, I might know. Give me a second here. Let me have a look. Meanwhile, the DM rifles. I was right. He says, you know, no. I know where that probably is. Yeah, them pixie folk. No offence, the flying folk. I know sometimes they like to be called. Yeah, they hang out right on the south of the forest of Kauai.
Awesome. I'll pin that so that I can find it again. that case, we might have to explore there sometime. Thank you.
Well, if you're going exploring, I would love to go with you. I don't charge or anything. I like to get out and about, make some new friends, meet some new people, tread the paths again, tread the boards of the forests, and I'll probably give you a hand on where you're going if you like. If it's the pixies you're looking for, I could probably lead you to just about the right place.
I'd certainly love to go back home. I'd love that.
That sounds very generous of you to offer that.
Oh, well, I'm a generous guy, me. A generous type of guy.
Yeah, and you're gonna bring me straight back home, hopefully.
Is that where you're going to stay? Is that your end game? Is it you're going to hunt down the pixies and then live there forever?
Depends. I might if my fiancée is there.
Oh, fiance, have you? Oh, very nice. Is this a happy marriage or an arranged marriage? Should I be cheering you on or bidding you escape for freedom?
I guess it's a bit of both, actually. It was originally arranged, but she's grown dear to me. Very dear.
Oh, that's not the best outcome, isn't it? The best of both worlds. Parents get what they want, kids are happy, everyone's happy. No Romeo and Juliet in here. Brilliant.
No.
Oh, well, absolutely fantastic. And, he sort of leans in on his elbow on the table to you guys. I don't want to make things awkward or anything, but are you aware that guy's been staring at you ever since you came in?
Hmm?
Yeah.
No, just like...
I mean, don't all look at once. Don't all look at once. You'll arouse suspicion. But, yeah, that guy in the corner. He's been looking at you.
Can I grandiosely act surprised and try to weep off the drink that I spilled an hour ago, just to have a reason to look back at him?
Sure.
For a second.
Do you do a stealth check?
Oh, I enjoy those. Yes, but that's it. Oh, okay, that's fun. That was a 38 with a without a natural 20.
Okay. You look at where he was pointing, and you see a figure who's hooded, sat in shadows on the far side of the bar, just looking at you over a tankard.
Okay, I'll then turn back and just go, oh, I hadn't noticed him before.
Oh, well, in these parts, don't be too careful. Someone's staring at you, they're either planning on killing you, robbing you, or seducing you. So, here's hoping it's the last one, eh?
Well, in that case, I'd much rather have her try that. And I just point back at the tavern lady.
Oh, yeah, me too. And you both sort of share a moment of... Oh, but anyway, he sort of smacks himself around the face. Yeah. Anyway, so do you know this guy in the corner? Is you pissed anyone off at all?
Well, we've only just got here.
That would have been quick. That would have been very quick.
Well, you say you spend a lot of time here. Do you recognize it?
You know what? I don't actually. He looks like he might be a little bit stealthy so he's probably slipped past my radar, but I would have noticed him if he'd been here very long. I don't think he's been here very long at all. Well, congratulations on catching the attention of the weirdest guy in the bar, guy. Oh god, he's coming over! Everyone look natural! Everyone act natural! So, that weather we've been having, hey? Oh, it's terrible, yeah.
That's It's not good at all. And I just
As you guys try and engage in some normal conversation, the hooded man has put down the tankard and has just walked directly across to you.
can I just turn to him and say something?
Sure.
You're welcome to join, but you forgot your drink. Don't you want to bring that? I mean, you paid for it and all.
My drink's right in front of me. Dear
Wait, the last part cut out. Sound cut out.
My drink's right in front of me, dear Airrill.
How do you know my name?
Oh, it's just one of those things I do. At this point, he pulls his hood down. It's roughly about... let me double check. I want to...
Which character am I tonight?
Yeah. Roughly about a 7-foot black dragonborn with green kind of misty eyes with kind of predator-like dreadlocks.
But does he look familiar at all?
No.
In that case I go, but... I mean, that explains that you know how you know it, but I already knew that you knew how... Anyway, how did you know my name?
Like I said, it's one of those do. How's your day going?
Yeah, a bit rough start, but I'm still curious.
Well, you guys are rather loud coming.
Hey, that wasn't us. That was that other guy in the town square.
Yeah, you did kind of make that would gonna definitely turn south on you down.
Oh shit! Sound is cutting out severely again.
I said they're vampires. That really wouldn't have went down well much later down the line.
Why not? They were friendly enough.
Yeah, that's what vampires do.
Wait, how do you know about the vampires? Were you on the ship?
No, I was just across the street watching the spectacle.
I should have figured there was this crowd of people. That's out of game me, by the way.
Yeah. Who wouldn't want to watch that?
To be fair, Almi would have watched as well.
So yeah, and he's having food, or is this just a little small gathering drinking? How's your buddies upstairs doing?
Not too good. I figure you know about them as well if you know.
You guys got off lucky.
Did we?
Information is valuable, I learned. You know,
Yes.
it saves lives.
But I do have a feeling that's still gonna come back and bite you guys in the ass. What you guys did.
But by that time, we'll be ready for him.
Maybe.
I think it'll all work out just fine.
I like your attitude.
This is why I like having Enna here. She's always just like, it's gonna be fine.
Everything's sunshine and roses. Everything's great.
The world is burning around us, but we're just going, this is fine.
Yeah, it's nice and warm, toasty.
I found a picture of Enna in, like, any situation.
Oh God.
Right, so what you guys drinking then?
That's brilliant.
I don't actually know what I'm drinking. That beautiful lady gave it to me, and it's quite tasty.
Let me have a look at... okay. It just looks over at what it is you're drinking. And it just looks over the bartender, and the bartender starts making drinks.
Okay.
Okay. I still have no idea what it is. You seem to know it. What am I drinking? I'd like to know what to order next.
I'll let you find out. It's interesting.
Uh-oh.
Ominous.
Yeah, it's kind of, again, one of my things, I guess.
What? Ominous?
Yes, being ominous, yes.
That entrance did seem a bit ominous, so... Yeah, I suppose you are the ominous type, then.
So what are you guys doing after this?
We were going to go to the mages group, but I'm not sure if that's right now, but because, our buddies need to heal, and, they got their asses handed to them. I mean, nothing to us, but...
I've never seen a pixie used as a ball before, be smacked, and I'm quite surprised at your hardiness there, Airrill.
Thank you. I'm, well, of course. I mean, I am the strongest in the group after all.
Of course.
And the only noble purity here.
Noble purity. Please explain, Airrill.
Well, the thing is, it's a bit difficult to explain how I'm noble in a place that I can't find. But I was born the Prince of the Nests, which is the capital of pixie culture.
You see this Dragonborn's eyes flash green for a second. Oh, interesting. Okay. Give me a second. I'm going to go look at your friends, and I'll make sure that they're all healed up and well, and they'll get a decent sleep.
I think they're already okay. They're, in a room by themselves. They're fine. I don't think you need to do that.
Don't worry, Enna. They'll be fine. And he just stands up and walks somewhere.
How can we be sure to trust you if you know
He's
our
already
names?
left.
I'll just
so creepy. Creepy McCreeperson is going to stand and watch over our sleeping friends. Are we letting this happen? Are we just gonna let him go and stand over them?
You know what? I have a solution.
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Bend Perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So now I can see into the room with all the sleeping.
Okay.
It's not doing anything. So I start mumbling in Primordial, and now I can switch between perspectives of my own one and the one that I'm looking at there.
Okay.
As you see him open up the door, your vision blackens.
Hmm.
And you get a voice in your head going, "Don't worry, Airrill. Not doing anyone any harm."
Can I try? I'll try to reply out loud. I'll just go, but how can I be certain if you're not gonna allow me to see that you're not killing them?
You just hear a sigh in your head. And after about 5 minutes, he comes back down, sits at the table. Your friends are now being looked after, cared for, and when they wake up, they can have a nice, good, hearty dinner sitting.
Okay. I'm still a bit confused as to why you're doing this for us and how you're doing this for us, and also how you know our names.
Let's call it investment for myself. I enjoy knowledge. There's something about your group that interests me. I'll get into that at a later on date when for more understanding and grasp of what it is.
Okay, I guess for now. And I'll just look at Enna confused and
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and look right confused back at you. And drink my drink.
in that case I'm gonna nod to Enna and just gonna signal for the bar lady to come over and pour us another drink because
She's already coming over with the drinks.
Fair. I'm still
This
gonna
is so
signal her.
weird.
I'm still gonna signal her and then see her come over already and just be like, wow, she's good. Because Airrill did totally not notice anything remotely close to you ordering drinks or anything.
She'll give you a look and sort of say, "Oh, you didn't notice me. I'm losing my touch, like you see."
Well, it's I don't think so. I mean, you are very, very, very pretty.
Why don't you make it up to me and buy yourself and your friends a whole nother round?
I would, but you see how the money you use.
You'll see a coin slipping underneath the table and up towards where you are to pay for the drinks and a tip.
In that case, I'll pick up the coin and just go like, "Yes, please. I'd love to order new drinks for me and the friends." And I'll just like try to lift up the coin, but it's still as big as me.
As far as you're concerned, the coin doesn't really weigh much.
Oh wow! In that case, I'll pick it up with ease.
She
Flex
takes from you
a little as I hand it to her.
and uses her little finger to give you like a stroke on the side of the face. Oh, thank you, little guy. I'll bring you those drinks. And saunters away.
Thank you. And I just sit down on like the table.
So, Airrill, what was this place that you guys were looking for?
Wait, hang on a second. We haven't found out your name yet. What's your name?
You never asked my name.
Well, I'm asking you now.
My name is Cypher.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Cypher.
Nice to meet you, I think. I'm not quite sure because it's a bit ominous and mysterious, oh no.
He's just smiling at you.
This is so creepy.
The little
This is terrifying.
the little horned goat guy sticks out his hand to you, so I was just like, "Frogkin, nice to meet ya."
You see him smile and shake his hand back.
He just like grips your hand tight, hey, and drinks some more of his drink.
Well, I was gonna go find this place, but it's apparently in the forest of Goya, and is it Goya?
Kawaii, yep.
Let me see for a second. He just closes his eyes. Ah, I think I know the area that this is. Well, I think we should, if you guys are wanting to, I can help you out with this.
That would be cool, but we also told Fromkin that he's, welcome to join us, so if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to uphold my promise to him.
Oh, you can come along too.
And you're just going to do this out of the goodness of your heart?
Like I said, it's more of an investment. I'm not asking for gold. I'm not.
Elvish words and how we pronounce them.
So you don't have to worry about that, Enna. I'm not going to do anything.
Okay.
This is what I love when half the party, including Cass and Belgrath, who usually just go, no, 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 when they're all unconscious, you two can make all the decisions.
We made 2 new friends.
What?
They're part of our group now.
They would travel with us forever and ever and ever.
So, Frumpkin has said that he can lead you to where the pixies are. And Cypher has offered you what now? I'm just adding this to my notes, making sure I've got it right for you guys.
Cypher offered us what now is now in the notes.
So what are you saying, Cypher?
Just offer them help.
In that case, I think it's time for an adventure. Enna, did you catch where I wanted to go?
To the Forest Sequoia?
Yeah, this appeared in my bag one day, and what it's about, because it talks about, pixie residences, and I kind of want to have a place that I can call home again. Preferably one that I can find.
So it just appeared in your bag.
Yes. But that weird stuff happens around magic a lot, so it'll probably be okay.
Where's your cards?
My cards? I'm gonna, look confused, not roll deception, I assume.
Sure.
Oh, damn it.
Okay, so
Done.
as you're
No,
saying,
I don't even need to
like,
roll.
what cards? You start patting the bag bit that you've got them in, and they actually fall out onto the table, still in the pack.
You see,
In that case, I'll scramble to get them back.
you see a little panic on Cypher's face when he just scatter on the table, and you just see his hand wave
No,
out like
they
that.
don't scatter. They don't scatter. The
Oh,
box,
okay.
it's like a little pouch that they're in. It's
Oh, okay. I thought it meant literally the card just
packet has fallen out, but the cards have not.
Now that they're here, Frumpkin, want a card?
Oh, I love card games. Sure.
No, not in here. And you see a little bit of seriousness in Cypher's voice, and then looking at both of you.
Considering Airrill is terrified of this man, or dragon man thing.
Dragon
He
man.
looks like a male, lots taller version of Kess.
Oh my god, are you guys related?
No.
Oh my god, that's like so racist.
Errol, do you know what these are?
They are cards, and they're fun, and I'm keeping them safe.
Be very, very careful when you use them. They could be very good or destructive.
Well, they gave me a house.
You were lucky. I'm talking from experience here.
I haven't seen anything go wrong with them yet.
There's someone that I know that uses these cards in very much a similar manner. Some bad things have happened to him, and some very good things have happened. But when it's bad,
They're
it's
similar
terrible.
Cards. They are not the same cards.
But
The concept is the same.
They are almost originally created cards with a similar concept.
I'll wait till outside. Frumpkin, we'll get back to this.
Just be mindful when you use them. Make sure you're not around anybody, just in case something bad happened. And that bad thing will only happen to you.
Unless I'm not the one pulling the card. Right? Do I understand it?
If that person pulls a card out of that deck and they see it, the effect happens to them. If you pull it and you try and show it to somebody else, it will happen to you. As far as my understanding of how these cards work, they are very mysterious and very powerful.
That's a shame. I'd love it if I could just show it to someone else and it worked. Imagine the power I'd have. And I just, get this, gleam of, mischievous laughter in my
At
eyes.
this time, when you're saying that, or just in general, the look in your face, Cypher's just kind of rubbing his eyes, just remembering Varric.
Oh god.
So, Frumpkin now leans in on the table. We're gonna have a little adventure-scape to the Forest of Kauai. Go find your pixie palace.
Yes! And I just, jump up and take off into the air.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
You might want to stay with the group for a sec, little pixie pal.
We got some drinks to finish that you just ordered.
Oh, that would have been finished by then.
Okay.
Can I, do that comic-style handbrake mid-air kind of thing? And then just slowly fly back.
Has anyone got a light? And
Yes, I
he's
do.
holding up a black candle.
Wait, he's holding up a black candle?
Black candle.
In that case, I use the cantrip black candle to make it illuminate.
Awesome. It illuminates, and he says, "Quick, everyone, touch the candle, and a little pixie pal, if you just concentrate on where it is you want to be going."
That's useful.
But he doesn't know where it is.
Just focus on what it is. And,
I would advise before we quickly go off is for one of you to tell your pal Arissa up there that you guys will be right back. Because she might come down and you guys aren't here.
Oh, she's
panic.
fallen asleep as well.
Okay.
You can leave her a note if you would like at the bar.
Can I ask the barmaid to write a note? Or do I stumble over my word much to ask her anything useful?
Of course you may.
In that case, I'll just quickly fly over and I'll say, hey, Rupa, can you,
Hi, little pixie friend.
can I ask you something?
Anything you like.
I'd like to ask you if you could write a note to my friends for when they, to my companions for when they wake up. Could you tell them that we, as in Enna and me, will be back later because we're going out exploring?
I most certainly can. If you'll kiss my boot first.
What a strange request.
Cypher's just chuckling.
Yes, of course. And Airrill goes through with it.
Alright, he flies down, kiss the boot. Oh, thank you. And she leaves a note in very beautiful handwriting for them, signed with a little kiss. And she says, I will go and pin it to their door so they'll see it when they wake. And I'll make sure I tell them if they come down before you return. How about that?
Thank you.
And she
And I'll
waves
just-
as you fly back again.
Yeah, I just flutter over back to the group, but swaying a little bit and just going like,
Alright, so
done.
you all touch the candle, and Airrill, think about where you want to be going.
Yeah, Airrill will actually think about the palace right now and not about the Zephyr.
Okay, so you focus on all the information that you've got from the piece of paper you were given, and the thing that the palace you're supposed to own now, and the fact that you know you're going to have to get it back. And everything goes quiet around you. People are still moving and drinking, but the whole world goes silent. And then the whole world goes black. And then suddenly,
Permadeath, we were killed.
you all die. And then suddenly you guys feel a gentle breeze on your faces. And you're standing in the middle of a woodland glade. There's big, tall, silvery trees all around you. They've got purple and pink and blue leaves and various different shades of green. And it's light and bright around you, and you can hear woodland creatures and the fluttering of birds and wings and all different things. And a group of butterflies goes flying past you.
Oh wow, this is really pretty.
Welcome, says Frumpkin. Welcome to the Forest of Kauai, guys. Now, if my calculations are correct, and he looks down at the candle he was holding in his hand, it's now burnt out, so it's about a quarter of the way down. We should be about half a mile's walk away from where you need to go.
Cypher just kind of walks up the grass that's underneath his feet. You can probably see he's actually got proper dragon's feet. It's on the dragonborn's feet. It's on the grass. He just kind of looks up and goes, "It's been some time since It's always been a gorgeous place."
Wait, you've been here before?
Oh yeah, I've been many places.
Okay. I guess.
Could Airrill, could you do a survival check?
Yeah, of course. If only I were good at them.
Nope, 10 is okay. So, you start having a look around, and Frumpkin is sort of looking and pointing in different directions, saying, "Ah, right! Signs of pixies! Let's have a look, Right, pixies. Where would I go? Now, if I were a pixie, where would I go?"
Wait, if you were a pixie? I am a pixie!
And
Whee!
you think, right, oh, yes, perfect, yes. We're looking for signs. Oh, what's that? And he points up and he's looking around, and you spot it too. You spot like flecks of like pixie dust drifting in the air.
You're cutting out.
Oh, sorry. You spot some flecks of pixie dust sort of drifting in the air. In a
I
little
don't hear
pyramid
Rosie.
spinny roundy.
Rosie.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh,
You're cutting out.
okay.
Jump out and jump back in.
Hang on.
Gonzo.
Okay.
Alright, 2 seconds. I'm going to jump to the next room and tell her.
Okay.
It's okay. I can hear you. It's just not letting me jump out yet. I can hear you. It's just not letting me jump out yet.
Hey.
Hey, there we go.
Hello, welcome back.
One
Now
of
we hear you
your
again.
arms. I like it that's what you go for first. It's perfect. So he was looking around, and Airrill, with your 10, you managed to look around, and after a little bit of him pointing, yes, perfect. There's no DM. What do we do? Ah! What we do in the game where I'm a player that I play every couple of weeks is when the DM goes into a private chat to talk to someone else, we just cause havoc. We're like, right, we are going to drink this bar under the table, we are going to eat all the food in the kitchen, and I'm going off to buy some donuts.
And get bar from said pub.
Yeah. I may have set fire to the roof of one of the taverns because I ate a donut that had fire-breathing abilities. But we won't go into that. So, Airrill,
That sounds very, very.
It was my fault because I made my character have an addiction to donuts, so of course it literally backfired. So, Airrill, you have managed to spot little bits of pixie dust sort of hanging in the air and off various different leaves and trees, and between you and Frumpkin, you managed to see a direction in which pixies may be.
I'll just start following it.
Alright.
Oh, and then remember that I'm not going at it alone, and like look around and just like wait for them to come as well.
Okay. You're all going... You're all going as well, yes?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you walk along, you go through the woods for a little bit. After a little way, you come across a small little collection of what looks like little pixie houses very high up in the trees. There's little rope bridges that go across from one to the other and lots of cross sections. However, they all appear empty at the moment. They don't appear damaged, but it seems to be very, very quiet, like they're all away doing something at the moment. It seems, Airrill, you can potentially knock on some doors, peer through some windows, but nobody's home at the moment. And this is a very little cluster, though. As far as you're aware, a village wouldn't be this small, so it looks like this is maybe just a random outcropping of some people's houses.
I'll knock on some doors then. Like the biggest door, or at least the door that seems to me as if it would lead to the biggest house.
Okay.
I'll knock on that one.
Alright. You knock.
Because that's my house now.
Are you stealing this person's house?
I actually have the deed to this house.
Ah, this house is very large and very, I was going to say tall, but I don't want to say tall. It's very, it's built right at the top of the tree, and it sort of curves off into all the big branches at the top. So it's got various different rooms with little windows in. And it's all very quiet. Could you all please roll me a stealth check?
Stealth check. I like those. That one.
Ooh. 10. Not good.
Wait, let me quickly do the math. Um, 34, I think.
Yep, 34.
Very high.
Okay. And could you all please roll me a perception check?
I can try. Ooh, that's not even that bad. 19.
Okay.
20, not.
Damn, there's always someone higher.
Slifer's going to beat you all now. But that's okay.
He gets a plus 41 to it then?
No comment.
Okay.
Then again,
So,
if this is the cipher that seems familiar.
Cypher, you spot it first, but you all notice. Airrill, you are sort of pootling about. You knock on a few doors, you peer in the windows, you find the biggest house. You know from the description on the deed, and in fact it has a name, the house's name. Did I give that to you already in your deed?
No, not yet.
Okay, then I shall give it to you now. I will type it out too.
Oh, even better. Then I don't have to type it out. I forgot that I have that. Oh, wow. I like that name.
Okay, so you found the Palace of the Land du Veilleux, and that's what's written on sort of like the spindly writing just above the, like, it's like a big, where a gate would be on a regular palace, it's like into the tree now, and that's what you can see. However, you don't get to look at that for very long because you knock on the door, and between you knocking and Enna crunching on a few sticks as she's walking along down the bottom, you guys all suddenly whip around because you have heard a slithering, scratching noise coming from about 3 different directions all around you.
Ooh.
What is that? Pixies don't sound like that. And with that, I pull out Song and Dance.
Okay, you guys now notice that wrapping around all of the trees that when you first arrived in this little clearing looked like slithering creepers now have started to move and swell, and you've got vines reaching out towards you from about 3 different trees, reaching out to try and ensnare the group of you. Could you all please roll me initiative?
$19.
30.
Jesus fuck.
I get that wish spell bonus to it, which is +5 over the rest of my dexterity. So that makes that I have +11 to my dexterity in there for initiative.
Okay. So, 30, and then you two. Cypher, what's your dexterity modifier?
It is +0. Yes.
Emma, what's your dexterity modifier?
4.
Haha. Okay, so we're going Airrill, then Enna, then Cypher, and then these guys get a go. So, these guys are reaching out towards you. They're big, viney plants slithering around all the trees, and they're reaching out towards you. So, Airrill, what would you like to do? You're going first.
I'm gonna do that thing where I basically hold out both of my scimitars as if they're Bella,
Okay.
and then I dive bomb towards one of them with like twirling blades.
Okie doke. Roll for your attack. Also, if you want Onyx to join in, you can roll him in.
Oh, yeah.
If you need to.
Well, Onyx is going last. That's a nat 1 for him.
Okay, he can go last, that's fine.
And for my attack, that's with my scimitar, so that's 29.
Okay, 29 does definitely hit. So do me your damage.
Okay, and that's both my action and my bonus action as the attack, so that I can use both of my
Cool. Do it.
weapons.
Is that a cat?
Yes.
Nice, it's Onyx.
That really confused me because my dog rolled over and got really close to the mic, and then I heard purring, and I was like,
Yeah, just so you know, Troy now purrs.
yeah, Troy purrs now. Okay, alright, that's happened.
That's that one, and where's that one? Ah, nice. That's 26.
Okay, 26 damage. Alright. You managed to slice a chunk off, and one of the vines sort of recoils and slithers back a bit.
Ha! Take that, you filthy vine.
You filthy vine. Enna, you are up next. What would you like to do?
I basically want to pretty much do the same thing, use my scimitar and just like slash at it.
Alrighty, awesome.
Chop, 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 chop,
Roll
chop, chop.
your attack.
Oh man, 9.
9. That will hit the small one that's next to you. So the little one.
The little baby vine.
The little baby one. God, you guys really do like killing babies, don't you?
No.
Alright, do your damage for me then, please, on the poor little defenseless baby shrub.
5. Dude. Oh, dude.
Okay, that's fine. You still manage to do some damage. You knock a chunk off, and you sort of hear a sort of noise.
Oh.
Cypher, what would you like to do?
I'll just attack what they're attacking.
I'll take what they're having.
Alright, roll your attack then.
Yeah, I hit.
Okie dokies, do your damage.
God for this. Whoops, wrong chat. And then I'm going to do it again.
Is that to hit or damage?
That's damage.
Nice.
Okay, so 33 total.
31 for the first, second.
Okay. Are you doing it on the same one?
No, just whoever's coming around closer.
Okay. Alright, so you finish off the little baby one, which smoulders into dust and sort of slumps down like at the base of its tree and is no longer wrapping around it. And you all hear this tree almost make an audible sort of noise. And the tree seems to get a little bit bigger, just in the trunk, like it can finally expand, like it's been suffocated by some sort of corset for a while, and now the tree can be back to its full shape again.
In that case, I'll just quickly shout Grim to Onyx to have him go kill.
Alright, well, it is now the Vine's goat. So, this one, no longer going to the baby one, this one is going to go for Cypher. No, a 9 is not going to hit you, is it, Cypher?
No.
Okay. Does a 16 hit you, Enna?
My armor is 16, so
Okay.
yes.
It will hit you, but I'll give you half damage on this one. Okay.
Yay!
So, this one hits you. This is the second vine that was hit by Cypher, so it's a little bit mad. It's going to lash out, and it is going to... It is going to do basically like a claw attack against you, so it's going to try and like swipe you across the face. So it hits you, and it does... if you take off half, it's only going to do 3 points of damage to you. So it goes like, but you end up with like this tiny little paper cut on your cheek.
Little shit.
Little bastard. Airrill, does a 14 hit you?
I think his armor class is 2.
Hi Airrill, does a 14 hit you?
Let me check. No.
No. Okay, then another vine from slightly lower down reaches up to try and boof you, and it just sort of catches the edge of your boot, but it doesn't manage to hit you. Alright, so it's now back round to Onyx, and then it'll be you again, Airrill. So would you like Onyx?
Okay. Well, seeing as I just told Onyx to go angry, he'll try to bounce this thing.
Okie doke.
So that means that the thing makes a DC 12 strength saving throw.
Okie doke.
And also does an 18 hit.
An 18 will definitely hit, and it has failed its saving throw.
In that case, it's knocked prone unless it's immune for that.
No, it's not prone. No, sorry, it is knocked prone. It's not immune, is what I was going to say. It's not immune to being...
Okay. Onyx deals 4 damage on his bite from the pounce. And because he succeeded with knocking the thing prone, he also gets his claw attack. Or other way around, his bite attack, which is
Yep, cool.
slightly stronger. So he'll try to hit with that and probably misses because 3 probably doesn't hit.
No, the 3 will not hit, sadly.
I'm glad it was not on that one. I don't want him biting his tail with his current hit points.
Okay, so does he miss then for his attack?
Yeah, he misses his second attack, so he deals 4 damage from the first one.
4 from the first one? Yep, that's cool. I will note that for you. Okay, and then Airrill, it's back round to your go.
just quickly thinking here, because Airrill is severely hurt. He wants to die here. But he does want to protect it. So he'll go for another attack. Is the same vine still alive?
Yes, the same vine is still alive.
I'll basically use both of them in a slashing motion to try and chop off the entire thing.
Alright, go for it.
Doesn't that 20 hit?
Yes.
Nice. So that's... One of the damage die is a 1. That's not fun on a crit.
Aw, boo.
7 makes 14, so plus 14 makes 28 in total. For the record, this is all slashing damage.
Okay. I have.
And that's action and bonus action, and then I fly to stay out of reach of those things.
Okay, dear. Okay, in fact, let me just check this math one. Yeah, okay, that one is back down to like 1 hit point, so it's going to recoil back down. So one of the vines is now on the floor, trying to slink away from you all. You've got another 2 that are coming around the sides, so we're on to Enna.
I am going to use a cantrip, flame, and just like throw fire at it.
Okay, which one would you like to attack? One of the 2 nearest you, or would you like to attack the one that's trying to run away?
One of the 2 nearest me.
Okie dokes. So, cantrips automatically work, so deal your damage.
Rosie,
Yes.
the second the flames go off, can I just yell something at her?
Sure.
In that case, I yell at her to be careful when you home.
15.
Okay, 15 damage. Alright, that has knocked down, not quite out, but very close. One of the ones that is on the right hand side, it now has started to sort of burn and singe away, and you hear a sort of like coming out of it as well, and it's looking very bad. It's like coming down off the tree, and it's starting to sort of worm its way down again. It looks like it's also going to make a bid for freedom.
Yay! Stupid vine.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so Cypher, it is your go. You've got one that is gravely wounded and running away from you, one that is coming down the tree and starting to move away, and one that is still standing.
Can I see the source of where these vines are?
They all just were wrapped around the trees. It doesn't seem like they're coming from one particular source. It just seems like they were there.
Okay. I'll attack the one that is running away and the one that attack. Son of a...
Roll it.
Yep, give us a second. Dice just went under my table.
Aw.
Punish it with dice prison.
No, I can't. It's my favorite dice. I can't do it. I'm loyal to my dice.
But the dice is trying to murder you.
No, it just fell off the table. Okay. That is a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that will hit.
That is a 30 to hit.
Okay, yeah, both of those will hit.
Okay. Let's do this again. A 23 for the first hit.
Yep. Okie doke. Are you aiming them both at the same one, or are you going to do it?
No. The one that's running away that's severely hurt, I'm hitting that with the 23, and the second one is...
Okay, that one is down and out. That one is deaded.
Dead. And the other one is a 26.
Okay, would you like it to aim that one at the other one that is slowly dying, or the one that is currently not
The other
dying?
one that's slowly dying.
Okie doke. How many was that one?
That's a 26.
26. Okay. That one is not deady dead, but is looking worse for wear and has come right down the tree and is now sort of lying on the floor. Sort of slithering slowly, like it's trying to decide where to go and what to do. Okay, and it's now their go. So, the first one is going to attack you, Cypher, and that's going to be a... Ooh! 21 to hit you.
Just misses.
Just misses. Okay, it comes past with a big sort of swipe to try and get you. It's going to take a bonus action. Ooh. A 10 is not going to hit you, is it, Emma?
No.
No. Alright, and the other one is going to roll. 22. Does that hit you, Airrill?
Yes.
Ooh, okie doke. This one is going to do...
Please don't deal 1 or more damage.
You had a short rest, by the way, Aaron, so you should-
Wait, when did I have a short rest?
in the tavern.
In the tavern, you've had a short rest. Was it
Oh,
half an hour?
Oh, that changes a lot. I was at 1 hit point.
It does you 8 points of slashing damage.
Ah, now I survived then.
You'll be fine. Okay, that is their go. So it's now Onyx, and then back to you, Ariel.
Well, Onyx is gonna bounce on that one as well. So that's another DC 12 strength.
Okie doke. Is this the one that just attacked you, or the one that is on the floor?
The one that attacked, the one that's on the floor actually, because that one doesn't look as dangerous anymore.
Okay. It's got a total of 9.
Yeah, that he's knocked prone, but I assume he already was sorta.
He already was sorted, but now he can't move away. Severely deadened, sneaky murder vines. Love it.
In that case, those are 15 for the prone attack.
Yeah, that will hit.
Nice. In that case, that's claw attack, so that's 5 points of damage.
Okie dokie.
And I can also bite it again, so that would mean a 17.
To hit? Yes, it does.
For 4 points of damage.
Oh, that will just do it. The one on the floor is now basically turning into compost. It's just like disappearing into deafness. Alrighty. So then that's Onyx. So Airrill, it is your turn. You've got one big bastard left.
Well, but by now it sounds very... Stab it! Stab it till it dies.
Alright, do your attack then for me.
That's, oh shit. I rolled a 2, so that makes 16. Does that hit?
16? Yes, we'll just hit, yes.
Nice. That's 8 plus 14 again. So that's 22.
Alright, 22 damage, yes.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. So, this one is not deaded yet.
Damn it.
But
Well,
it is
yeah?
damaged. It is getting damaged. You're like hacking bits off it, like big hunks of twig and leaves and vines and things coming off. You're managing to avoid hitting the tree as well.
nice. That's a good idea.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Don't want to anger my home.
don't destroy your home before you've started again. So that's you. So round to Enna. You've got one massive big vine thing left.
Fire, 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 fire!
So I set fire to the rain.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw all the fire at it.
Alrighty. Are you cantripping or are you using a spell?
Cantripping!
Alrighty. In which case, do your damage for me, please.
Oakley dokley. Ooh, 8.
8. Alrighty. I'll take you down. Ooh, it is getting close now. Okay. You managed to chop off one quite large chunk, and there's not a lot of it left that's wrapping around this tree. Cypher, what would you like to do?
I'll see whatever blights on the whatever's attaching to the tree. Is it one big vine now? This is around the tree.
Yes, it's the last one that's left that you can see currently.
Okay. I'll just. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I'll just use.
You're using what, sorry?
Blight.
Okay.
Wait, are you gonna rot my forest as well?
No, just wherever that vine is.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Okay. Did you get something ridiculous?
I got a 19 plus. Yeah, just a lot.
Okay, that's fine.
You got a 604 or something?
That is, wow, that's pretty good. That is going to be 41.
Jesus.
41. That
Oh my
will
God.
just about do it. You smash it. This last vine is completely gone and falls away from the tree with a sort of burning. And suddenly it all goes quiet again. And you hear another sort of as the trees that were encircled by these vines just seem to grow maybe 4 or 5 inches bigger, and they almost seem to get taller. And Airrill, you look up, and the house that you have the deed to is now much higher up in the canopy of trees. It seems their growth had been stunted for however long these vines had been working their way around them and encircling them. You can't see any more currently. What would you like to do?
I'll fly up to the door and, knock again.
Okay, you knock on the door. It is unlocked.
In that case, I'll yell at the
Check
people
it for
downstairs. Errol has no experience with that, so he's not going to think about it at all. I am going to yell at the people down there to, try and find a way in as well. And if not, I'll probably maybe tell them afterward.
Yeah, I don't think it's a Dragonborn's been.
No, but, you seem to magic stuff, and she made flames appear. So,
Just be careful of my new home, okay, guys? Be careful.
Yeah. In that case, I'll just enter and see what's there. I will keep song and dance out, though, because, things tried to murder me just seconds ago.
Okay. Airrill, you walk through the door, and you feel a gust of wind against you, which knocks you down, so that if you were flying, it would knock you down out of the air. And you feel it press against your skin, and it's almost like this breath of wind moves through your body. Could you do me a charisma save, please?
A charisma save.
Yes.
I don't mind saving in my, spellcasting modifier. Yeah, that's not that good. It's only a 24.
Okay, 24 is fine. So, you... Let me just get this up.
Hey, niet graven. Sorry.
That's okay. So, you feel this pass through you, and nothing else. You almost get the sense that maybe the house was checking who you were, and that you had a right to be there. The cat had not dig in the waterfall. You'd think that would be obvious, because cats don't like getting wet, but never mind.
This specific cat likes to swim. I seriously suspect her of swimming.
Oh dear.
But yeah, the house was checking me out then?
Yeah, the house seems to have just been checking that you had a right to be there. You managed to survive its test or whatever it was, so...
Well, of course I do.
It now allows you to move around.
Of course I do. I am Airrill Ivygrass.
As you move through, you notice it's got 5 floors. There's a big entrance lobby and loads of slit windows all the way through. It's built all the way into the tree. It goes all the way into the trunk. And you've got a big open entrance hall and then little rooms that go off to the side. You've got a big long dining hall and a spiral winding staircase up the middle. I'm not perfect, just, close. Oh. And then on the second floor, you've got a big library and a big sitting room. And above that, you've got loads of different layers that go off into the different branches higher up. There's different bedrooms and what looks like a workroom, like a workshop. There's various different bathrooms, and it's all very, very nice.
Nice. I'd like to explore the house just to see if there's an armory, a treasure room, those kinds of things.
Alrighty. You find a treasury. I'm just finding my list of what's in there. I'll pin this for you in a moment.
Ooh. I'll just pin the layout of the house already. I like that I have a me-sized library with cute little me-sized books.
Okay, so you find a treasury room, which is just underneath. It's on one of the lower layers. And it's got a huge pile of silver. But the silver is absolutely tiny and it can fit in your hands.
Ooh, these are pretty.
And you hold on to it and you think, this is great, I can hold this and carry it around. But it might be a little small for merchants to accept. You're not quite sure how that will work.
Fair. Can I tap the coins? Well, not now. I'm waiting till I learned from.
Learn from my mistakes.
I learned from testing stuff that might have magical properties and use of them inside. Also, I still have to pull a card this episode.
You come fluttering back outside and describe your magnificent palace to people.
Obviously, everything is a bit over-exaggerated.
Yeah, you're like, it's got 17 floors and servants up the wazoo.
And the treasures, as far as the eye can see.
And he's looking very, very pleased with himself. Frumpkin, who stood backwards, looking very confused in the fight, and played his panpipes for you. He jumps in and says, wow! Sounds fantastic! Marvellous! Brilliant! Lovely! Jubbly! And he is going to whisper to you, Airrill. So, do I get to play my card game now with you?
Yes, of course. And I pull out the deck and I just say, we should step away from that tree a bit.
Right, you are. Plenty of space for card games. Yes. Need elbow room. Yeah, absolutely fine. Right, yeah. So, what do I do? Just pull one out?
Yeah, the first thing is you pull one out, and then first we'll have to see if anything happens. Nothing happens, you get another one.
Another
And then-
one? Oh, real. Alright, let's do this. Alright.
Rosie, check your message.
I have done, and I am going to roll it at random.
What?
He keeps telling me what cards to give him, but you forget that's a card that I invented that is currently with the Tuesday party. Alright, so he pulls a card. Alright, what is that?
No way you're giving him his own Hannibal.
Ooh, that's interesting. Alright, so Frumpkin pulls a card, looks at it. It like disappears in his hand, and he stands there. He's got a really big grin on his face, and he says, "Wow, all right, I wish that I could get free drinks at any tavern I come into."
No way. No way.
Oh wow! I better think about that. Oh, you know what, guys? And he looks at you guys. You guys have been mighty good to me, so you know what? What do you guys wish for?
I don't need anything.
I wish to find back my Zephyr.
You wish to find back your what?
Zephyr? Zephyr Gigglegrove. I told you about her.
Oh, is this
She's
the
my fiancée.
fiancée? Alright. I wish that my friend Airrill could find his fiancée.
Ooh.
Oh, says, you know what? I think she's on her way. Right,
That.
last one. You know what? I'm gonna have to think about this. This is gonna take some thinking about. Oh man, this is gonna be great. All right, Pixie pal, who's that
Yeah?
behind you?
I just turn around immediately.
Okay, behind you is a pixie girl who you recognise.
Oh, yes.
Would you like to spell her name for the group?
I like her last name.
Yeah. Let me see if I pinned that picture of her somewhere. Oh, shit. I didn't.
Alright, well, while you're having a look for a picture, Frumpkin is going to hand you guys the last bit of the candle and say, well, I better think about what I want to do with my final wish. I wonder if I could be a god or something. That would be marvellous. Well, next time you hear of someone magnificent roaming around Risha, it's going to be me. Have fun, kiddos. And don't forget, think about where you want to go clearly in your head before you take a hold of a candle. And he puts it into your hand, Enna, and claps you on the shoulder and waves and sort of literally skips away, playing his panpipes. Oh, it's a lucky day to be me. Lucky, lucky Frumpkin.
Oh, he's leaving us. Oh.
Here, do me a favor. Hold on to that can.
Oh, I am.
Just put it away. You won't need it. You can save it later for the day.
Okay.
Earl,
Yes?
is you and your fiance coming with it?
To be fair, I was questing with them to find her. But I do think I made a promise. So, Zephyr, what do you think?
Oh, would sound really nice right now. I'd love to sit down, and I think we might both need a drink, Airrill.
Yeah, we sure have a lot catching up to do. I'd love to just sit down and chat.
All right then, so, to the tavern. Where are we going?
I think my companions have a way of getting back to the tavern. I'll introduce you. These are Enna,
Hi.
and this is Cypher, was it?
Hi.
I met him quite recently, but he helped me find my way back to you.
And who was the funny little horned man?
That was Frumpkin.
Oh, his name makes him sound like a cat.
Yeah. You're absolutely right, actually.
He was funny. So, how are we getting to this tavern? I don't know any around here that would fit
Well-
bigger people. No offense.
There was the candle that he just gave her, but then Cypher said that Anna shouldn't use the candle yet, so I think he might have a plan. Maybe. If he
Cypher
manages to.
has a magic way to get there, don't you?
Yes.
If he manages to keep us alive again.
He just extends his hand. Just grab my hand, and we can get back.
I first firmly grab a hold of Zephyr's hand.
Yeah, I'll grab your hand too, but I still feel weird about you.
And then carefully, grab the Dragonborn's hand.
Right? Well, just close your eyes.
Yeah?
Alright. Everyone is
And
closing
then-
their eyes.
And then it teleports everybody into where all their companions are.
Wait, so straight into the bedroom. Just like poof, there's now a lot of people standing here.
Well, the bedroom is a lot bigger than you remember it when you dropped them off upstairs.
You are currently in a grand hall. And with the exception as well, a little personal pixie table sitting on top of the grand table. With drinks, food, and everything. Servants walking around. And yeah, your buddies are also in separate rooms, all getting tended to, and sleeping.
In that case, I quickly pull back the chair a little bit so that Zephyr can sit, and then I line the chair up better, and then I take a seat as well. And I'll just go, wow, they even have a table for us here. The taller ones don't usually do that.
Well, it's kind of fair, no, is it?
Wait, the sound cut out. What did you say?
It's only fair now, isn't it?
It is, but most taller people don't really think about it. In fact, I'm still quite sure that most humans don't really care for us pixies.
I sent a message in your head, also saying I'd also rather you avoid the bartender after trying to chat her up while your fiancé is here.
Yeah, of course. I mean, this is Zephyr. This is my fiance. Of course, I'll evade the barkeeper now.
Well, you guys are welcome to do what you want to.
So, you guys have a sit. There's a big table, there's a little table, there's space for everybody. And as your companions start to wake up, they come down and join you at the table. Airrill and your Zephyr very bouncy, lively friend who was just staring around her with like big anime eyes, like, wow, this is super cool. Your friends have awesome houses. I will leave you on that note so that everyone else can come in and hear of your magical adventures and meet new people and be sad that they missed Frumpkin. Who I'm sure she'll return as some sort of god later on.
That's gonna be epic, though. Just like in the end of the campaign, the big, massive story about the new religion for the deity called Frumpkin.
Frumpkin the deity. Why the hell not?
The half cat, half faun religion.
It's like the best way to derail a campaign, just the best way.
Yep.
Okay, well, I will stay on for a little bit to give you guys some XP as bonus for coming on this adventure. But in the meantime, I'll say Tatty Bear and I'll just turn the recording off. So everyone say Tatty Bear.
Tatty Bear.
Tatty Bear.
Oh no.